There's a version of you that exists before the world wakes up. A version untouched by noise, unbothered by notifications, unburdened by yesterday, and unseen by everyone except you. You've probably felt it before, in those rare mornings when you accidentally woke up before the sun, and for a moment, everything felt quiet, still, like the world was paused and you were the only one alive. And in that silence, you felt something you almost forgot existed: yourself. But then the other mornings happen. The ones where your alarm goes off and it feels like you're being dragged back into your body by some invisible force that whispers, "Not today, not yet, just 5 more minutes." And somehow, 5 minutes turns into 30, turns into an apology, turns into a rushed morning, turns into a day that never feels like yours. You want to wake up early. You really do. But wanting isn't the problem. Your system is. Because waking up early has nothing to do with motivation. It has nothing to do with discipline. And it has nothing to do with whether you're a morning person. Waking up early is about outsmarting your brain at the exact moment it's at its weakest, those first fragile moments when consciousness returns. So today, we're building something different: a ritual, a system, a way to rise before the world touches you. This isn't a motivational speech. This is a blueprint. Let's begin. Number one, the truth: you don't fail in the morning. You fail at night. Most people think waking up is the problem, but your brain doesn't start losing the battle at 5 a.m. It loses it at midnight, when the room is dark, but your screen is glowing. When you tell yourself just one more scroll, just one more video, just one more chapter, and suddenly your body is exhausted, but your brain is wired like it's preparing for war. Your morning self is always paying for the sins of your night self. You don't rise early by fighting your brain in the morning. You rise early by calming it the night before. So, we start where the real battle lives: the PM ritual. Number two, sleep happens in cycles, not hours. Your life changes when you understand this one truth: you don't sleep in hours. You sleep in 90-minute cycles. Wake up in the middle of a deep cycle and your body feels like it's made of cement. Your mind feels underwater. Your emotions feel unstable. Wake up at the end of a cycle and you feel strangely clear, almost weightless. That magical morning energy people talk about, it's not magic, it's timing. 4.5 hours, 3 cycles. 6 hours, 4 cycles. 7.5 hours, 5 cycles. 9 hours, 6 cycles. Pick your wake-up time, count backward, hit a full cycle. This alone prevents 70% of morning suffering. But we're just getting started. Number 3, the dopamine shutdown window. The human brain is a predictable creature. If you feed it stimulation before bed, bright screens, fast content, emotional spikes, it refuses to power down. Not because you're weak, not because you lack discipline, but because your brain wasn't built for modern nights. So 1 hour before bed, you enter the cave. Dim, warm light, soft shadows. A world that tells the brain it's safe to let go. No screens, no noise, no blue light, no late-night emotional spirals. The quiet begins to wrap around you like a blanket, and the mind begins to soften. This is not a routine. This is a ceremony. A slow lowering of the mental tide so your brain can finally breathe. This is how you stop waking up exhausted.
4. The 5-minute war zone. Now for the part everyone thinks is impossible: the moment the alarm rings. Here's something no one tells you. When you first wake up, your emotional brain, the limbic system, is in charge. Not the logical brain, not the disciplined brain, not the part of you that wants to change. Just the part that wants comfort, warmth, Familiarity, which means the first 5 minutes are a war. So you don't rely on thinking. Thinking is the enemy here. You create a zero-thought ritual. The 3-second rule. The alarm rings. You count. 3, 2, 1, stand. Not wake up, just stand. Gravity does the rest. The alarm across the room. Your future self placed it there because your future self is wiser than your half-conscious morning self. Cold water activation. You splash your face or step into a cold shower or chew ice if you're dramatic. It shocks your nervous system, like flipping a breaker in your brain. Light before sight. You turn on a bright light or open the blinds or sit near a lamp. Melatonin dies. Wakefulness rises. Your brain doesn't negotiate with energy. It responds to it. This is how you win the first battle. 5. The morning power circuit. Once you're vertical, the goal is momentum. Not perfection, not motivation. Just forward movement. Create your 3-step circuit. 1. Movement, 1 to 5 minutes. Jumping jacks, stretching, push-ups. Tell your body, we're alive, let's begin. 2. Mindset, 2 minutes. 1 quote, 1 sentence of journaling, 1 intention. Not planning, not strategizing, just anchoring. 3. Mission, 2 to 5 minutes. The one thing you commit to today. Not 7, not a to-do list that crushes your spirit, just 1. This circuit rewires your mind. It tells your brain, this is who we are now. 6. The identity shift. Here's the truth that changes everything. People don't wake up early because they're disciplined. They wake up early because they believe they are the kind of person who does. Identity is stronger than willpower. So every time you wake up early, even once a week, you celebrate it. Literally. I'm a beast. I'm consistent. I don't negotiate with comfort. Because your brain listens. Your brain adapts. Your brain becomes what you tell it. Waking up early isn't about mornings. It's about becoming. 7. Don't break the chain. You track your mornings, not to punish yourself, but to build rhythm. 1 morning, then 2, then 3, then a streak. The streak becomes identity. Identity becomes momentum. Momentum becomes a lifestyle. And when you fail, because you will, you don't spiral. You restart. Winners aren't people who never fall. Winners are people who get up faster than life can knock them down. 8. The deeper reason this matters. Waking up early isn't really about productivity. It's about reclaiming something most people lose as adults. A moment of life that belongs only to you. Before texts, before expectations, before responsibilities, before the noise, the pressure, the roles you're forced into. There is a window of time right before sunrise where the world doesn't own you yet, where your thoughts are clear, where your spirit is loud, where your intentions feel real. You don't wake up early to become efficient. You wake up early to become you before the world asks you to be everything else. Most people live reactive lives. They start their day running behind, rushed, distracted, overwhelmed. But not you. You choose to meet the day in silence, in clarity, on your terms. You choose to rise not because it's easy, but because it's who you're becoming. A version of you that doesn't hide behind comfort or excuses or fear. A version that wakes up before life demands anything from you. A version that chooses to rise.